Are you in the Kansas City area and have owned your house for 20, 30, 40, maybe more years, and are considering selling your house and downsizing to a smaller home or apartment community? Are you concerned with getting the most money you can for your house, which is certainly understandable in this current market here in 2021? My name is Ben Souchek, and I'm with Home Downsizing Solutions. And my company buys houses direct from sellers, from homeowners, and we specialize in helping with the transition from your house into senior care or senior living. I also work with traditional agents, so that if my solution to buy your house isn't the right one for you, we can help you in other ways. But in regards to getting the most money you can for your house, if you interview traditional agents, they'll typically want to make sure that your house is as nice and updated as it possibly can. If you haven't updated your house for in the last several years, most buyers in today's market are going to see your house as dated in some manner. That doesn't mean that it won't sell, but that does mean that you can't expect to get the same price for your house as other similar houses that have been updated. What I mean with updates is, does your kitchen have new cabinets, new solid surface countertops with quartz or granite, something similar to that? Are your bathrooms updated? Do you have new paint and floor coverings? Is the roof within a few years new? The HVAC system, how old is that? Again, if it's not just within a few years old, most buyers are going to look to get an allowance for something that is several years old, or certainly not place the value that they would on a brand new, more efficient unit. So those are all the things that a person needs to look at if you really want to get top dollar for your house. The benefits that I can offer, that my company offers to sellers, are items such as we buy houses as is. You don't need to worry about updating the kitchen, the bathroom, new floor coverings, new paint, new roof, things like that. We buy houses as is. If you have stuff in the house that you just don't care about, even in hoarder situations, we will buy the house again with as is, with all the stuff in the house, so that you do not have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about putting the house on the market at all. You don't have to worry about getting the house show ready and keeping the house in show ready condition, so that if an agent calls the last minute and has a buyer that they would like to show the house, you don't have to worry about that with us. You don't have to worry about whole house inspections and appraisals by a potential home buyer. That are typically items that if there are any deficiencies, especially if you have a dated house or hasn't been updated for a long time, you will certainly run into deficiencies that these inspectors and appraisers will identify. And it gives a buyer the opportunity to renegotiate the agreement that you may have already had with them. In addition, you don't have to worry about, with us, whether we close when we say we can close. A lot of buyers are really dependent upon when a lender can actually fund and close that loan so that they can buy the house. With our company, I've been a cash buyer for over 20 years. And so when I say that I can close and buy a house, we can close and buy a house. We're not wholesalers that get a contract on a house, say they can buy a house, get a contract, but then shop that contract to a real buyer. We are actually buyers, cash buyers for houses. And one of the big benefits that we offer is we can eliminate the catch-22 of either moving to a new home or apartment and leaving your house vacant, or missing the opportunity to move to a new home or apartment because you weren't quite ready to sell your house. With us, we can buy your house, but typically give 30, 60, sometimes 90 days or more for you to transition to your new home or apartment, so that we can make that very easy and hassle-free for you. To some people, those benefits aren't worth much, but if they are of value to you, we can be a very viable solution to you. Again, I know that one of the big concerns is, how do I sell a house or my parents' or loved one's house and get the most money out of it? But if any of the benefits that I've mentioned are of value, we can typically be a very good option and typically get close to what you may have netted from a traditional sale. Again, the market's always changing. Each house is different depending on your neighborhood, and so every situation is different. But with us, you certainly know exactly where you stand. There are no surprises along the way. And so if the benefits that I mentioned to you are of value to make the transition to your new home or apartment are important to relieve some of that stress and hassle, then contact us and we'd be happy to let you know what we can do for you. And thank you for the opportunity. Thank you.